Hi guys, it's Joni from Timeshare Sales Mastery. I have a question for you. And that question is, how many of you can honestly say that you have a bucket, a really big bucket, that you can reach down into and pull out an incredibly compelling, persuasive story when you need it to counter objections, to build value, and to prove your point, okay? Because one thing that I do know for sure is that facts tell, but stories sell, okay? And your job is to break these people out of their trance, because they're in a trance. And that trance is that they do not want to be there with you, okay? They don't want to be there with you. So how do you take their mind off what they're going to be doing after, how they're going to get out of there, how they want their gift and to be gone, but to bring them there in that moment, fully engaged and captivated by what you're saying? Because if they're not there with you, you have absolutely no chance at all to sell them, right? You have no chance. So your job is to break them from their trance and bring them into yours. And what better way to do that than through a story? Because when we preach to our tours, what that does, guys, is it does this, okay? It brings up those walls so high that they're not listening to you. And all of us, each of us, should have our go-to stories for different things. One of the things that I try to do is I always have a big value story. And I want this story to be real, okay? You have to have a real story, one that happened, one that maybe you heard be told on another table, but one that you have conviction in telling, okay? And I was looking back on the last several big deals that I've had, okay? And one of the things that I have in common, that each of those deals has in common, is that when I sold massive deals, they came with incredibly persuasive stories, where I wasn't preaching to my tour, but I was leading them from where they are, which is not buying, right, to where I want them to be, okay? And I was telling them what level they should be at, what level of ownership they should have, what benefits they should have, right? But via a third-party story. So your job, okay, is to go out there and to find incredibly moving, powerful stories that encompass all of the different emotions, okay? You want to encompass sight. Sometimes maybe you're writing something out. You want to also have touch, right? Posture. Your posture is huge. Your tonality is huge, right? We talk loud and then we soften up. We lean back when we want them to come in and be engaged, right? I want you to go and put together these stories, guys. And the biggest one I want you to focus on is a value story. A value story. Because when we can write fewer deals, it takes the pressure off, right, of writing many deals. When you can write a couple big deals for the month and have a huge volume month based on maybe 4, 5, 6 deals, it really eases the pressure of having to write 8, 9, 10 deals for that month. So guys, go out there, be unstoppable, have an absolutely incredible day. This is Joni from Timeshare Sales Mastery.